Hi folks, William and Carl here for the latest episode of Real Talk NOLA at Chalmette. Carl, what are you doing?
It's our Dark Shadows episode.
I'm aware. What? Didn't I can this bit? You're not light-skinned enough.
I am light-skinned enough. Look at me.
Dear God, we'll be right back.
Ladies, email me, you will.
All right, no, enough of that. No. We'll be right back. No. First up on this week's episode, we're going to take a look at Johnny Depp in Tim Burton's Dark Shadows. Take a look.
My name is Barnabas Collins. 2 centuries ago, I made Collinwood my home.
My love.
Until a jealous witch cursed me, condemning me to the shadows.
What have you done?
For all time.
What the hell is this?
He's coming. He's coming.
Hear me, future dweller. What is the year?
1972.
1972. My beloved Collinwood. The Collins family.
Who the hell is this?
I'm a vampire, madam.
Yeah.
He's not staying with us forever, is he? I like him.
Oh, super fat.
Welcome home, Barnabas Collins.
How soon can the horses be ready?
We don't have horses. We have a Chevy.
What sorcery is this?
Reveal yourself, tiny songstress.
Hello, Barnabas. Remember me?
Witch.
You cursed me to be this hideous creature. You may strategically place your wonderful lips upon my posterior and kiss it repeatedly.
What if I made you love me?
With what a spell.
With this?
I must admit, they have not aged a day.
She for real?
Indeed.
If I can't have you, I'll destroy you.
And your family.
Missed me. I shall restore the family business to its former glory.
Burn, baby. Burn. Fight on, Barnabas. Fight on for us.
And fight I shall.
Love me.
Never. That was a regrettable turn of events.
Are you stoned or something?
They tried stoning me, my dear. It did not work.
So that was Dark Shadows, a new Tim Burton movie based on the ABC melodrama from, I think, the 60s?
I don't know how far back it goes. The first time I caught it was on Sci-Fi Channel in the mid-90s,
Right.
which when they were redoing all. I think some of it lasted quite a long time. I think it went even into the 80s.
Yeah. Well, I remember catching a couple of snippets on YouTube, and they're all in black and white. And basically what the old show reminded me of was like The Young and the Restless or Days of Our Lives.
It is kind of like a horror soap opera, yeah.
Right. So it stars Johnny Depp, Ava Green from the recent James Bond film Casino Royale, Helena Bonham Carter. I can never say her name right.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Right, Michelle Pfeiffer. Chloe Moretz from the recent
And
movie Hugo.
we got Rorschach, too.
Oh yeah, we got Jack Earl Haley. Yeah, I saw he plays a hunchback waiter type, or not waiter, butler. And what I liked about the trailer is I thought it was going to be like the old show, but when it comes in, it's very dark, and you think, oh, it's going to be a Tim Burton movie, and right turn into like a comedy, or dark comedy at that. But I thought it was going to be very serious, and then it just came into like this kind of comedy.
It does have the comedy aspects to it, I'll give you that, but some of the comedy seems like it's doing this weird, like, making jokes at the expense of the 70s and 80s, which is a weird kind of mix. Like, you have the whole Superfly playing while he's walking, like, and he looks very pimp and everything like that. But I don't know. To me, this just seems like the same Tim Burton Johnny Depp collaboration.
Right.
First off, He's always pale in Tim Burton movies. I don't know. They really love the white makeup.
Well, and not only that, it's really weird because in the Pirates he's very tan, and he does live in France, a part of France that's very tan.
Yeah, I know, but
he comes from like an Indian background.
But I mean, let's start with the heritage here. First, we got like Edward Scissorhands. All right, let's start with that. All right, so you have like the very gothic romance tale. All right. All right. Then the next one that I can think of is like Sweeney Todd, which is the gothic musical, where he's also very pale. Everything's filmed very darkly.
Right.
And then you have Alice in Wonderland, which, you know, he's again pale. Not as dark, but it's still, it's more of a light darkness to it. And now we have Dark Shadows.
Right.
And so it seems like they're almost rehashing the same character, but putting him into different genres. Like, this is going to be a gothic comedy. This is going to be a gothic love story. Right. And he keeps going with that. And you know what? I'd shoot it down, but it works. Like, I love Edward Scissorhands.
Well, that you say it works, and then you look at this trailer, and I'm just like excited to see it because of the weird turn, you know.
See, now the only thing that I'm actually afraid of is not even Tim Burton, because Tim Burton went through his bad stint with like the Planet of the Apes type phase and stuff like that, where it was just like, dude, what are you doing?
Try to do stuff that's almost outside of his normal.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm glad he did, because we ended up with Big Fish, but that's another story. But the thing that's actually scaring me going into this is Johnny Depp, who kind of went from actor to movie star. Like, he's always doing this swing, and like, you know, it kind of started with The Tourist, and it seems like he's got enough of a name now where he's like, I'm gonna do what I want. And for a long time he really wanted to do action-based movies, and he wanted to be kind of like that Tom Cruise type star, or at least Tom Cruise in the mid-90s, not Tom Cruise now with the freakouts on Oprah. And so the whole thing is, though, that I'm really worried about what he's going to bring to this, because he's good when he works with Tim Burton usually. But the thing that I'm really scared about is just the fact that, like, he is Johnny Depp now. He's got so much, you know, flair and name out there right now. He could do whatever he wants with the character, and some of it kind of shines through with that whole thing, you know, dude, are you stoned, in the trailer, and he's like, they tried, madam, and like, you know, it seems like he's almost overacting on his own past characters, and so I'm worried that the entire movie's going to play like that.
Yeah, but it just looks very funny.
Yeah.
It's for that type of movie, and I like to see Johnny Depp. I don't know if he's purposely being funny or if he's like playing and overacting where he knows it's going to come off funny.
Yeah,
I just love it either way. I'm going to enjoy the movie.
Yeah, and the only thing too, I think we mentioned with the TV series, this is actually, I think within the past 2 months, we've seen 2 television series that were very popular in like decades past. The first one was 21 Jump Street.
Which starred Johnny
I
Depp.
Also had Johnny Depp in a secret cameo role, reprising his role in 21 Jump Street, but he's going to also be in this Dark Shadows thing. But these seem to be remakes in almost name and the most streamlined premise only. Like, not even the entire premise, just the whole streamlined premise. Because I think the whole thing with Dark Shadows was, it was this family that was at, like, you know, the Hellmouth in like Buffy, where they go, and like just everything happens. Like, oh, you know, werewolves today, and then there's vampires, and then there's vampire bats. Yeah. It's like, so that's what they're dealing with. And this one, there's this one count, it seems like, and there's kind of like this other female she creature, which I don't know if she's a vampire or demon,
witch.
Something akin to that. Like, she's something, you know, supernatural, preternatural. Right. But it's kind of interesting to see how we're coming back to all this stuff, and you know, this kind of comes back to our conversation about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where they're going to change the entire premise of something.
Yeah.
To try to make it palatable for this audience, but at the extent of making it a comedy. So it's almost poking fun at the original premise. Right. So I actually don't know how I feel about all this.
I don't know how...
Mocking your own history, as it were.
Yeah, and I don't know what people who enjoyed the original Dark Shadows, the ABC show, will feel about this. Will they like it? Will they hate it? You know?
I mean, I guess it's going to be one of those things, like how much they put under the radar and how much they add of the lore. Like, if they're going in there and, you know, you're going to hear 2 guys laughing and the rest of the theater's just looking around clueless, that was probably the Dark Shadows reference right there.
Right.
So I'm actually going to probably go see this one during a matinee showing. I mean, obviously for the show's purposes, but my recommendation is going to be wait to DVD on this one.
And I look very much forward to it. As soon as I saw the first trailer, like, I was delirious when I heard that Tim Burton was doing another movie, because I don't like Tim Burton, but I like Tim Burton. It's kind of like some stuff.
It's a love-hate relationship.
But when I saw this trailer inside of a movie, I was like, oh my. Like, and I say that a lot, oh my, but I was like, yes, I want to see this. So I'm going to give it a matinee. You know, green, yellow. Like, I don't think it's going to be the best thing out there, but definitely go see it.
Carl's recommending on go see it level. I'm going to say wait for the DVD, but other than that, it looks like it's a pretty watchable movie going in. So other than that,
that's about it for this take. We'll be back after some commercials here at Chalmette Movies.